Hey you guys, welcome to Busy Getting Disney. Wes here, welcome to the channel. You must be brand new because this is the very first vlog that we are doing. My partner John and I moved down here to Florida from New Jersey about 2 years ago because we're taking so many Disney vacations each year that we weren't going anywhere else. And a few years ago, jokingly, kind of sarcastically, I said, well, hey, maybe if we just lived here, we'd go somewhere else for vacation. Why the heck not? So we did. 2 years ago, we packed up from New Jersey, moved down here to Orlando, and having the time of our lives. We are Walt Disney World pass holders. We frequent the parks as much as we can, pretty much the same as anyone living somewhere else might visit their local state park for a walk every night, walking the dog, going to get some fresh air. We do that here, but with the Disney parks because we just love it. It's our livelihood, it's our lifestyle. And I can't imagine any other way. It's awesome. And for the last couple of years, we've talked about doing a YouTube channel. We started watching other Disney vloggers on YouTube a few years ago and living vicariously through them while we were living in New Jersey because we would miss our Disney trips so much. We were kind of able to virtually visit the parks with YouTube vloggers. And we started enjoying it. And then we thought, you know, that must be pretty cool to be able to live so close and go to the parks that frequently and share it with other people. So we toyed with the idea for a couple years. After moving down here, we thought about it some more, but honestly, during these last few months, during this pandemic, it came to us more so because, watching other vloggers during the pandemic, actually watching their past vlogs of visiting the parks, we were able to visit the parks again virtually, even while living here, but the only way we could do it was through YouTube because of lockdown. We weren't leaving the house. So we thought, hey, maybe this is as good a time as any to start up our own channel and share what we love about these Disney parks. Share it with anybody else who would like to join us for the ride. We would be doing this anyway, visiting the parks, having a great time out there. We thought, why not just bring a camera with us, share it with everybody else? And that's what we're here to do. So hey, we're up for sharing our adventures with everybody, and also we're positive and confident that this whole pandemic, things are going to get better, things will get better, and 2021, next year being the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World and Magic Kingdom, we thought this would be a great time to actually start up the channel, do some vlogging and live streaming. We definitely are going to do some live streaming, and then when next year rolls around, it's 2021 and we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. We're confident things will be better and things will be in a different place than they are right now. So that at some point in the future, we will look back on the year 2020 with gratitude and be grateful that we're not there at that time. These last few months have definitely put many things into perspective for us, and I know pretty much everyone else around the world. But we're grateful for everything that we do have, not everything that we don't or wish we had. We're grateful for everything that we have, and we'd like to share it with you guys. Disney's fun. Disney's awesome. When we're in those theme parks, everybody is so happy. You know, it is the happiest place on earth because the thing that touches me, and I actually get choked up about it, is that when we are in those parks, everybody from the planet is here. In Orlando and in the Disney parks, everybody from every corner of the planet are here and all together, and everybody's happy and everybody's getting along. It's a great picture, and boy, we sure wish it could be that way in the entire world, on the whole planet. It is definitely there in the Disney parks, and we love being a part of that as often as we can. And we're ready to share it with you. So today, as many of you may know, in order to visit the Disney parks, you have to have a reservation at this time. And I have a reservation today for Animal Kingdom. That's where we're gonna be going. I am not 100% sure if the weather will cooperate today. It's August, it's Florida, it's hot, it's humid, and it rains almost every single day. So we'll see what happens, but hey, we're not worried about that. Disney, even on a rainy day, it's an awesome day. So we're gonna hit Animal Kingdom. It's just gonna be me today, but you guys come along with me. If you like the channel, please subscribe. We'll be doing this ongoing during the pandemic, post-pandemic, and hopefully much further into the future. We're happy to have you guys here. And hey, it's Animal Kingdom. Let's start getting busy, getting Disney. Hey you guys, Wes here. We have arrived at Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's hot, it's humid, but the sun is shining. There's no rain yet. Skies are blue. I say yet because although it may look like a beautiful day right now, August in Orlando, chances are usually pretty high that by the end of the day we will be rained upon, and that's okay. I said it earlier, a rainy day at Disney is better than a sunny day not at Disney. I think most people would agree with that. First thing I have to do when I park, and believe me, I have forgotten way too many times, is to take note of exactly where I parked. And we are parked at Peacock. I'm gonna get the number over here. We are at Peacock 6. Peacock number 6. There have been a few times over the years when I have not taken note of exactly where I parked, and that is usually a disaster, especially at Magic Kingdom, because Magic Kingdom is actually the second largest parking lot in the world. You can be there all day if you don't know where you parked. And one particular occasion, I remember parking a rental car here in Animal Kingdom about 3 or 4 years ago, not taking note of it, and kind of even forgetting what kind of car I was driving. And it was raining. And I spent an hour or two, my partner and I separated, and I was, we were taking turns clicking the alarm on the car until we finally found it. Let this be a lesson. Don't let that happen to you. Always take note of where you parked. Trust me, it's the best thing. Okay, and this would be the first stop. Temperature check. We are going to get our temperature check before heading in to make sure that everybody is safe. And post-COVID, post-pandemic, I'm sure things will change back to the way they were before, once again. And we have passed through security and temperature screening. Bag check is certainly easier than it was pre-pandemic because you actually don't get your bag searched. And you just walk through. Actually, Animal Kingdom in particular is the easiest because you just walk through the metal detector and keep on going. Heading up to the front gates here, and it looks pretty quiet out here, I must say. Pretty quiet. I haven't checked wait times yet for attractions, but while the parks are under the reservation system, right now during the pandemic, wait times have been extremely low. And in Animal Kingdom, one of the big advantages of low wait times is for Avatar Flight of Passage. Morning, how are you? Flight of Passage has been known to have a 3 to 4 hour wait on ordinary days. So while we're going through this situation, it may be a little uncomfortable wearing the mask in hot weather, and the temperature check might seem a little inconvenient, but there are advantages to everything that's in place right now. So I think we should head over first, right over to Pandora. Just checked wait times, you guys, and Flight of Passage right now has a 10-minute wait. That is like science fiction. Crazy. 10 minutes for Flight of Passage. We are not going to pass that up. So heading over to Pandora. First stop, Flight of Passage.
face covering on at all times, except when actively eating or drinking. Please keep your party together, abide by queue markings, and maintain physical distancing between your party and others.
We're going in. Oh my God, you guys. So this is so awesome. I just got off the flight of passage. There's no filming on there because there's so much going on. But as I was getting off the ride, because the wait time is so short, the cast member who was greeting at the exit just said, hey, if you want to ride again, turn right here, head right back on. So we are getting right back on flight of passage. Walked off, walked right back on. I love cast members. But that is what's going on here in the parks. This week, the wait times are so low. I have never gotten off a flight of passage, walked right back on the road again. That has never happened. And after this pandemic, it will probably never happen again. So we are gonna take advantage of this. We're gonna ride again. Let's go. So my wait for this particular go around on flight of passage must have been about 30 seconds. I am right back up to the front again and about to ride again. How cool is that? Very cool. Actually, and I'm noticing that a lot of my co-riders from the last ride, the last go around, are here in line with me too, because I think nobody would turn up the opportunity to get off a flight of passage and get right back on again. This is so cool. It's a good day.
You're gonna have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're gonna do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar. Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying Banshees.
Establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your...
Oh, that was awesome. 2 rides in a row on Flight of Passage. I have never done that in all my years coming to Disney. That ride is so amazing. It's not like anything else. I can't imagine anything topping Flight of Passage. Maybe one day. We'll see. I know a lot of people think that Star Wars Rise of the Resistance is pretty darn close, if not better. Like I said, I am a little biased. I think Flight of Passage is like, I think it's the ultimate in-thrill ride. It's like nothing else. So, it's getting a little dark out here, and I think what I'm going to do is go indoors for just a little bit and sit down, put the camera down, and grab some lunch. Yeah, I think it's time. Let's go get something to eat. guys, time for lunch. I decided on Restaurantosaurus over here in Dinoland. Restaurantosaurus is actually one of my favorite quick service restaurants in all of Animal Kingdom. I went with the Brontosaurus burger, although I don't think it's really made with Brontosaurus, but I do believe it's made with really good Angus beef. And since the weather is not cooperating right now, it's raining pretty hard out there, I think I'll have a little lunch and then head out, maybe back to Pandora and ride Navi River Journey, see if we can get on maybe Dinosaur while we're over here too. I'm thinking that the wait is probably not that long, so we'll finish lunch, head over to Dinosaur, and maybe the rain will have stopped by then, and we'll stay dry. And if not, we'll keep going anyway. Okay, awesome lunch at Restaurantosaurus, and the rain has somehow actually held out, believe it or not. It started to rain, it stopped, it's dry right now, so let's venture out a little further without the umbrella. And as long as we're over here in Dinoland, let's go hit Dinosaur, because I believe the wait right now is only 5 minutes. When you get the mask on, we'll head out. It's looking good, you guys. There is no one over here anywhere near Dinosaur. I think the wait still says 5 minutes, which is amazing. 5 minutes. I don't think it's going to even be 5 minutes. I think it's going to be about walking right on the ride. If you've never been here, let me tell you, Dinosaur is one of those rides, one of those attractions that are so welcome in summer when it's so hot out here in Orlando, because it's kind of a long ride. The queue is air conditioned. The ride is amazingly air conditioned, and it's a nice break from the heat. So let's go see a few dinosaurs.
None was more ferocious than Carnotaurus. This dinosaur had the instincts of a clever hunter and a taste for meat. Carnotaurus stalked its prey with menacing razor-sharp claws, a powerful ice-like jaw.
How are you doing? Where is everybody?
I think the rain scared him away.
Thank you.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing.
Those locked coordinates?
We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the Iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
Okay, now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Arioramus. Hadrosaur.
They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
Okay, heading out of Dinosaur. That was fun. I was actually in and out of there so fast because there was no line at all. There actually wasn't anybody in line. I got on the ride. I was in the car by myself, and I was out of there before I knew it. It all happened so fast. And right now, weather's still good. I think the wait times everywhere are all under 15 minutes. So I think what we should do is head back over to Pandora and hop a ride on Navi River Journey while we have the opportunity. The park is actually open for about another 2 hours or so. So let's go do Navi River Journey, and I don't know, see what we can stop at along the way. Let's go. Passing Primeval Whirl here in Dinoland. Primeval Whirl's days are numbered because from what we've heard, this particular attraction is closing permanently, but no one seems to have any idea just yet what it will be replaced with. Looking out over the arena here at Animal Kingdom, this is where the nighttime show Rivers of Light has regularly taken place for the last 3 years, but we also learned that Rivers of Light is closed now permanently. After the pandemic and after the park is back up to regular hours, we'll see what kind of show will be replacing Rivers of Light. Right now, it's just pretty quiet over here. That was Expedition Everest, one of my favorite roller coasters ever. Expedition Everest is actually, I've been told from Disney cast members, the most expensive roller coaster in the world ever built. We're not going on it today because that train coming down was actually one of the last ones to go today, because I guess apparently there's lightning in the area, in the vicinity. So when there's lightning nearby, Expedition Everest is one of those roller coasters that's first to close, but that's okay.
Yeah, we got those $2 and 2
We're still heading over to Pandora, back to Pandora. Oh yeah, Navi River Journey, 10-minute wait. Let's go. The rain is definitely kicking in now as predicted, so why don't we go inside for a little bit, check out Discovery Trading Company and see what new merchandise might be available in there.
Oh, these are cute though. Yes, I know. They get so much better with these there. I'm going to get. Can you please sit? Really big.
Now these new ears are cool. This is a very new color. This is gonna be a hot item right here. Very cool. And everybody loves the lounge flies. It's the tree of life, even in the rain. It's a beautiful sight. Okay, you guys, I think we're gonna call it a day. The park is going to be closing soon. There are a few things I didn't do that I would have liked to, like Expedition Everest, but weather was not permitting, and that's okay. There will be sunny days ahead. So let's head on out. And call it a day. Thank you. Thanks, have a good night. Bye. And to top off this now rainy day, Peacock 6. I remembered where I parked. Oh yeah, it's a good day. Woo! And we are back home. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today on this one-day excursion to Animal Kingdom. It rained, it poured, it was hot, it was humid, but hey, it's the month of August in Orlando. We've got a long way to go. We might have done loads of wrong things on this video today, on this first vlog, but hey, there's gotta be a first for everything. If you like the vlog, please subscribe. We're gonna do our best to bring you everything that will make you happy as far as Walt Disney World is concerned. Join us for the ride. We're in it together. We're in it with you because we love Disney too. We'll make it happen. Busy getting Disney. Let's go.